see you here. This is an independent show that creates content to feed your mind and inspire your soul. I am your host, Paloma Greer.
Yes, welcome to our home. I'm Dr. Marina Kostina, connections and energy expert. We're so happy you're hanging out with us today.
As every week, we bring you very intriguing topics and very juicy information like today.
Today we're going to talk about how to get unstuck in life, claim your power, and live the life you always dreamed to live.
Have you ever felt like you're not going anywhere despite your efforts? Have you ever felt that it doesn't matter what you do, you just cannot get ahead and you just don't know why? Well, that happened to me, and Dr. Marina Kostina is here today to talk about all the biofeedback sessions that reveal so much about you, what's holding you back, and that is next at Wired at Heart.
Welcome to my segment, Wired at Heart. I'm Dr. Marina Kostina, InspiraTeVe's energy and connections expert. Thank you for co-hosting with me today, Paloma.
Oh, it's always a pleasure. I am so happy and so excited to see all this stuff in here. So tell us, what is a biofeedback session?
Well, biofeedback, the whole process of biofeedback is reading the frequency, the change in your body, on your skin with this equipment, okay?
And this is equipment that reads that?
Yes, you will put your hands on this equipment. Yeah, try to cover all nose. Perfect. So the machine in the program is gonna read Paloma's skin change, okay, her frequency, and we're gonna create a picture of her energetic state.
That's amazing. So for those that don't quite understand what energy is or how it's read, we can see it all on the screen.
You will have a photo of your aura.
So you combine different techniques that you bring with your own experience. So tell me a little bit about that.
For me, it's very important to combine the two of the worlds. We live in the physical universe, so I want to show people something physical, and I support it with research and technology. And I also know that we're energetic beings, spiritual beings. So I bring spirituality and the energy work, I'm a Reiki master, to this session. So I want for you to understand what's going on with you, but then I don't want to leave you like that. I want to help you get out of that through Reiki. You're going to feel very clean, very open, your energy will rise. But because you understand what you are doing to your aura, you have the tools to keep maintaining the frequency and going up, and the sky's the limit.
Absolutely. So break it down for us. First, when say I come in and do a session with you, what's the first step?
We're gonna measure your aura with the dowsing rods. So you will see how open you are to the world, how the other people feel your energy. You know, sometimes you just feel that somebody's there, they have strong presence. That's your strong aura. Then you're gonna put your hands on this machine, and we are gonna talk in depth for probably about an hour or even more about what's going on with your energy state, what kind of aura you have, what kind of life missions, what motivates you. So, and then we're gonna see what you are doing to your aura, where you have blocks, and why and how that affects your life.
Tell me, what else can you read from just this session?
You can also see if your aura has holes, for example. Sometimes aura is, smaller or bigger depending on those emotions. But if your aura has holes, usually they are caused by abuse, drugs, which is also abuse, alcohol, or lies.
Even alcohol, even just a little sip?
Oh, even a little, one sip of alcohol changes your aura dramatically.
I gotta try that.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I like to have my little, glass of wine here and there. But some people do it to self-medicate those emotions, correct? But even just a little drop of alcohol?
That actually makes it even worse because you have those emotions and then your aura is smaller, so you have less protection. But
why don't we try it? I want to try it.
Okay.
Let's try it?
Sure.
All right.
Let's do it.
Okay guys, so I accepted the full challenge to do a biofeedback session. I am so excited. This is so fascinating. And this is the part where you measure your aura. So talk to me a little bit about the auras, what they are.
Aura is your pretty much protective shell that is energetic field that surrounds you, right? And when you have strong aura, it's very open, you know, it attracts lots of positive events and people into your life. And when your aura is smaller because you are blocked, you know, there's a leakage of energy and not such a good stuff coming to you.
So I meditated last night. I think I'm in pretty good spirits. Let's see what are these called again?
These are dowsing rods, and they're gonna measure the aura. You will see, they're moving on their own. I'm not doing it.
All right, let's see.
Wow.
Wow.
You are the powerful goddess. You see that, right? All right.
All right, so my aura was pretty open.
Yes. You're the goddess.
I'm
You're
actually
the shining goddess.
with it. But for the sake of experimenting, we are going to show you what alcohol does to your aura. So a lot of people deal with stress, they cope with their personal struggles. And a lot of people do drink, a lot of people do drugs, a lot of people work out. So it's how you take that approach. So for the sake of experimenting, and this is a huge disclaimer, okay? It's not the little print, this is a big disclaimer. For the purpose of this experiment, only, I have to drink to show you guys what it does, okay? We do not condone drinking, and we do not encourage alcohol drinking.
Free will. You're gonna see what's gonna happen, and then you're gonna make your own decision.
So you saw how pretty, and you know, it was pretty great.
Yes.
So let's see what happens after this. Salud. I'm a beer person, so this tastes horrible to me. You should have gotten me drunk with like wine or tequila, because beer is not my thing. But anyway, I just had about a little over half a drink, and now this is the result of it, okay? So let's take a look. Wow.
Be close. Yep.
So let's talk about life purpose. How can you tell just based on my profile? So I just learned that I have an orange aura. What does that mean as far as my life purpose?
Beautiful aura. Beautiful aura. Your combination of, you know, this color and everything that we read through this reading is, it shows that your main thing in life is to combine the physical aspect of life, the joy, the relishing of this life, because you're very adventurous. You really love living life, right? Anybody who knows you, right?
Yeah.
Would say it. But you also have that other dimension that I felt that before you were separating, and that dimension is spirituality. You're very spiritual, you're very aware of your energy. And but when you keep those two separate, you will always be unfulfilled. And besides that, you are a messenger. You need to not only combine it for you, but through your experience, you inspire other people. And how cool that you came up with the InspiraTeVe! If you were to change one thing about your life, what would it be? Let's find out what other people answered.
What's one thing you would change?
Probably just spending more time with family.
Okay.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm homeless, so I would get a place to live. You know,
Yes.
that would be the main thing that I'm actually working on.
Oh, that's good. Sending you lots of positive energy, and this year is going to be awesome then, right?
Right.
See, we're bringing awareness to people by talking. People might think, oh, I need another freaking car. Somebody needs home, you know? So that's...
in this area, there's a lot of homeless.
Yeah, I'm homeless too.
You too.
There's
So
a lot of homeless people.
what would be for you if you were to change one thing?
I would have had children. I would have got married earlier in life and had children.
Why do you think that's important?
Because I love children.
If you were to change one thing about your life, what would it be?
That's a good question.
one thing. I don't want to change anything, but if I had to, I would say probably making more money.
I guess I would have pushed harder to go to college. I come from a huge family, Mexican American, and it wasn't on the cards for me. And now now that I see now there's so much more opportunity for kids to do that. But back when I was that age, 25 plus years ago. I wish I would have pushed harder.
Hey guys, welcome back. I am your host Paloma Greer. Welcome to InspiraTeVe. This is the show that is provoking thought, that is inspiring people, and we are raising social consciousness. I am here at the Horseshoe Casino in Indiana, thanks to Univision Radio and our friends at Latin Scoop. We are here with a super exclusive interview with Paul Rodriguez. Thank you so much
My
for
pleasure.
being with us. Welcome
Thank
to
you.
InspiraTeVe.
Well, I feel all inspiratado.
Inspiratado, I like that. And today we are exploring that topic to find out how do you find that life purpose.
How do I find what? Life purpose?
Purpose, yeah.
Well, I just get up in the morning. That's my purpose, to get up and to go on. I mean, I don't think nobody gets up and goes, what's my purpose today? It says un día cotidiano, you get up, you go about your business, and the business I'm in is the business of being happy and making other people laugh. So it's not something I really work at it. It just it happens as part of your it has to be part of your makeup. I have a lot of people ask me, well, I want to be a comedian. I think I'm funny, but it's not being funny once in a while. It's having the consistency, and you be able to look at things differently, and hopefully that'll work. But if you think you want to be a comedian or whatever it is you want to do, it's like everything else. You have to have a passion for it. Whether you're a car mechanic or an airplane pilot or a comedian, it's all the same. The same recipe is you have to have a passion for what you do. People who are passionate about what they do it well, and if you do it well, you make money. And if you don't, you wind up on the unemployment line like me and Carlos Mencia.
Some of us have been there. So how did you find that passion? A lot of us are so distracted with the everyday life, with the 9 to 5, with the things that we have to do to just literally maintain our lives. At what point in your lives do you realize that you do have a purpose, that you have a passion, and how do you pursue it?
Well, I think it comes from what kind of family you come from. My family had a great sense of humor, but my father kept us all laughing all the time. We weren't very serious about it. We took things as they came. We went through the same hardships as a lot of people do, but we dealt with it with humor, So I think I knew I was going to do this from the day I could remember, My father loved comedians. He used to watch all the Mexican comedians, Resortes, Tintan, Cantinflas, and he would take us to the movies.
Absolutely.
So I grew up loving those guys, loving them, and I grew up to meeting some of them. I did a movie with Resortes many years ago, and I got to meet Mario Moreno at an earthquake telethon from Mexico, and I've been very lucky, which is another thing you need in this business, in any business. You need to have a little bit of luck,
How, what are some of the challenges that you went through to get to where you are now? And I know you have had a very, extended career. You started many years ago, but what are some of those challenges that you had to stand up to in order to get to where you are now?
Well, there's a...
Prior to the session, my mental state was terrible. It's terrible. I was very depressed.
With me, it was actually physical. I actually had a lot of lower back pain.
Dentro de mí estaban pasando muchísimas cosas, como yo no tenía un balance en mi vida.
Basically lost. Just trying to find my way and basically what I want to do in my life.
I needed help desperately and I didn't know where to go. And all of a sudden, there she is. It was a very good experience that I've never felt before. I felt something inside of me. It was just like everything bad that I felt inside, just like I felt it just go out.
After I was done with the session and the Reiki, I felt really light. I mean, I walked out of there, I walked in with a little bit of pain, and I walked out of there, I felt like I could do a cartwheel, which I hadn't done in a long time.
Hace 2 meses que fui con Marina, mi vida cambió. Yo duermo completamente. Tengo la energía.
The Reiki session, at first I wasn't like, I don't think I'm gonna feel anything, nothing's gonna change. But probably 20 minutes into it, I started feeling like tingly sensation, warm. It was a really warm sensation. I felt like I started getting lighter. And once I was done, I just felt completely different. I felt great. I just felt like a lot of weight lifted off of me. A lot of worry, a lot of sadness and fear just gone.
A Reiki session is a Japanese healing modality. It helps individuals find balance physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Our chakra system, chakra or chakra is what we refer to them as, is there's 114 energy centers in our body. I work with 7 of them, the 7 main ones, during a Reiki session. Individuals come to me and we do a 15-minute conversation prior, just guiding them, letting them know that this is a safe thing to do. Doesn't matter what religion you are. Reiki is not a religion. They come to my space and feel safe. I guide them in a guided meditation. I help them connect with their true inner self. I incorporate different fragrant oils, essential oils, depending on their need. I also incorporate chanting with a Shruti box. And at the end of a session, which lasts 1 hour, it's amazing where the individuals share they have been. They perhaps sometimes see loved ones that have passed that they've missed, or an individual that they've not forgiven, or themselves. Perhaps sometimes individuals don't take the time for themselves, and all of a sudden when they're with me for that hour, hour and a half, they realize that, and it helps them put together more of a sense of balance. It's love, universal life force energy. Reiki is love. So we learn to give it to ourselves so that therefore we can share that with others. Individuals have cried, and usually they're not criers. Some laugh in the middle of a session. Wherever Reiki is needed on your body is exactly where it's going to go. It's a beautiful healing modality that I highly recommend in conjunction with, routine visits to your doctor. Also, yoga, or if you run or if you walk. But so important for each and every one of us to make the time for ourselves. 5 or 10 or 15 minutes a day in quiet, in silence, and just connect with God and the universe, whoever you believe in, whatever you believe in, but allow yourself that time and space to check in within yourself and allow that healing process to occur. Because when healing occurs, it's a sense of renewal, forgiveness. You release all the guilt and resentment and fear and heartache, which in turn emotionally converts into physical dis-ease. And the guided meditation, I incorporate a lot of Louise Hay's affirmations from You Can Heal Your Life. And it's just an amazing, powerful way to just continue to become the best, most loving individual that you're intended to be.
Isn't that amazing?
It is amazing.
So I somewhat knew what I wanted to do.
Of course.
And I knew that I wanted to deliver this message to people. I just didn't know how. I didn't know how to bring it all together. So through this reading, are you able to tell me what is holding me back? What am I missing? Or what is it that I'm not doing to bring it all together and to finally fulfill my dream and reach my goals?
Absolutely. And I think that is very related to your life mission, that right now you are on that path and you feel it. However, I want to show you that your third chakra and the fifth chakra are the smallest ones, right? And when you see
the third chakra
is yellow.
Okay.
And you have also other ones. We're going to concentrate on this right now, the two ones, right? The yellow is self-belief. And this chakra is the expression of your true self. So until you start expressing completely your true self, you're always going to have a sense of doubt.
Is it possible to carry energies within that you're not aware of?
Absolutely. Unfortunately, we see a little bit of holes in your aura. And that usually, remember we talked about, comes from abuse, alcohol, drugs, or lies. Which ones are for you?
Right, that's something that we definitely have to think about. This has revealed so much, and at an intimate level, there were some things that I personally finally put together and said, that was my aha moment. And I gotta tell you, Marina, truly, what you did with me within a couple of hours, I've been trying to accomplish for years. So thank you so much for bringing that awareness. Can we talk a little bit about yoga and meditation?
Sure, absolutely.
So tell me, as far as meditation, how does that help you open up your chakras, align your chakras, and so forth and so on?
Well, meditation gets you out of your own way, because that's our biggest problem. When we are right here and we're thinking, and we're trying to solve the problem, right? Problem solving is supposed to be the greatest, skill, which is actually not the greatest skill, because you're trying to solve the problem with your mind, and your mind is going to give you the answers that it already knows. And if you've been stuck at something, how can you come up with a new solution when your trained mind that has all neuronal connections with the concepts that are already not working for you can give you a good answer? Won't. Meditation allows you to get out of your mind and let the higher knowledge in. That higher knowledge, whatever you call it, God, universe, your higher self, there are many words for that, but something that is bigger than you, unlimited source of knowledge and love. And that's how you get connected. That's how you get the inspiration, creativity, new ways of seeing the situation. And that's how we talked about the money. The money is energy. It flows when you're open. But when you're scared, you can go 2,000 jobs. You can have 5 jobs and never have enough money. We've all been there.
I know people like that, absolutely.
Yes.
And I think it's all a matter of just really making an effort to change the way you think, because the way you think, that's the reality that manifests in front of you. Another thing that I learned from you through this reading, which is really truly amazing, because you were able to uncover some of the energies that I was carrying within from previous relationships, where I thought I was just so totally over with that. And there were some resentments just lingering
and your
there.
heart chakra is closed, yes.
And tell me, how are the chakras communicating with each other and with our physical part of the body?
Well, chakras, there are 7 main centers of energy, and they need to be open in order for having, for us to have the balanced life. But when some of them are closed, each of them is responsible for our physical parts of our bodies, right? For example, talking about gut, you cannot digest yourself when your 3rd chakra is closed. So you also have digestion issues.
So it manifests
physically.
In a physical.
Absolutely.
So you may have, stomach problems constantly, back issues.
Yeah.
That they're all related to your chakras,
Absolutely.
but most people don't connect those.
No. No. And you talked about yoga. Yoga actually helps you bring that energy to those different chakras and open them up.
Well guys, unfortunately that's all we have for you today. I take so much with me. It is amazing what I learn about myself, my life purpose, some of the motivators, some of the blockages in my energy, how to deal with that energy, how to get rid of it. Because most people that feel worry, angry and stressed, we do express it.
They keep stuck in those
but
energies.
Exactly, not in a very healthy way, and that's where we ourselves are keeping in this low vibration, and we don't even know it. So this is great insight. I take so much with me. I want to give our audience the opportunity. Are you open to the public? Can anybody?
Yes, absolutely. You can always contact me by going to my site, www.wiredheart.com, and you can find my energy sessions there and contact me.
Or is there a number where they can book an appointment?
Absolutely. The number is 319-594-5530, and I usually do sessions in World Tree Healing Center, located on 4533 North Gadsden Avenue in Chicago.
Parking is not bad at all.
No.
I did it. I highly recommend you guys to do one of these sessions. Your perspective, your horizons will open, and I can definitely attest to that. Thank you so very much for hanging out with us today. Thank you so much for this biofeedback session. We hope to see you guys next time. Remember, feed your mind, feed your soul, and stay inspired. Hasta la próxima.
From the air I breathe, or the air that breathes in you. I'm even you, you're even me. We vibrate on the same frequency. Despite the ego, we're all essentially connected by everything that happens. We're all eventually affected by the flutter from the wings of butterflies. Ripple effect, creating waves in each other's eyes. Eternal reflection in the lover's eyes. Universe would be incomplete otherwise. Truth is being publicized. I'm not just this form. I extend from my skin. Kerosene exists in all men, women, and children. Destined to win. One day these lives will end when you will ascend to the crown. Till then, God is in you and God is in me. When I die, you can bury me a G-O-D. So below, it's all the same. Tears running down your face with the fall of rain. From the oceans and the mountains to the blood and bone. So wherever I may roam, I get to call it my home. As above, so below, it's all the same. Tears running down your face as the fall of rain. From the oceans and the mountains to the blood and bone. So wherever I may roam, I get to call it my home.
It's recording, but I'm still lying in the shadow.